So I recently did a video with Vaibhav. Vaibhav is a chess master. In that video, we explored how the strategies of chess can help us in real life and in business. In today's video, we are going to take a deeper dive in a more therapeutic aspect of chess, and we are going to show proper demonstrations regarding it. I'll just let Vaibhav take over now and give us more information regarding how we are going to do this video. So Vaibhav, please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Durgesh, for having me again. So, chess is widely used in some programs, which is run by World Chess Federation and many more organizations, like Chess for Freedom for inmates. There are many national and international events happening for the inmates. Then chess using as a tool in schools also with chess in school program again, which is affiliated by World Chess Federation. Then we have chess widely used by some psychiatrists for therapy. And yeah, there is one village in Kerala who actually you know who actually addressed the problem of alcohol and gambling addiction by use of chess. Now more than 90%, 95% of the people conquered
Oh,
the addiction and they are continuously playing the chess. So yeah, like that, we have many and many cool applications of this, wonderful game.
so you said it is used in prisons for inmates, in school
Correct.
for children, and also by therapists. So what aspect
hmm
of chess acts in like a therapeutic manner for these people? And what does it do? Does it reduce anxiety? Does it like make them more focused? Like what are the applications?
I'll say everything of it because just
Hmm?
like how you drive on the road or handwriting shows your personality. There are a lot of things
Hmm?
gets reflected with your approach towards the game. Like how you play,
Hmm?
what is your mindset, how you
Hmm?
approach particular position, and there are many more things. So chess is
Hmm?
relatable in many ways, other than just focusing
Hmm?
on the like calculations, moves, patterns, and everything.
Hmm?
It helps
Hmm?
through a lot of other attributes too. Mhm. So when I'm saying chess for inmates, the therapists there really go through the approach of a criminal, right? Like why they committed a particular crime. So they kind of try to reverse engineer it with chess. And in general, chess gives us so much of challenges that, one gets involved in it, right? And yeah, it really helped them, recover from that trauma, from that particular, mindset. Uh, so it helped maybe the facility to take call whether they can live a peaceful life after this.
Amazing. And we are going to do this towards the end of the video where Vaibhav is going to try to psychoanalyze me based on how we play a chess game, right? So
That's right.
yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as they say, a demonstration is better than discussion. So we will get
Mhm.
started with an actual session that Weber will do with me now, like how these chess coaches are doing with inmates or maybe school kids that are going through a tough time or just people who are anxious and all. But before we do that, for some of our viewers who don't know how to play chess, Weber will just give a quick demo of the basic rules of chess. And if you are someone who knows how to do it, you can check the timestamps below and skip to the part where the first demonstration begins. So, Weber, please go ahead and share your screen and give us the basic rules of chess.
Sure thing. So I hope you can see my board. So
Yes.
yeah, like we discussed last time, it's a battle between two kings and their armies, right? So these are your kings and
Mhm.
all the other pieces. Okay, I'm marking them in red. So the small, tiny little guy here is a pawn, which moves one or two at start, and later on he just goes one square at a time. Okay, in forward direction only. He cannot come back. So that means every pawn move is a commitment. You cannot take it. And obviously, every piece is going to have normal movement and capture. That is, like having a fight. So it captures by going diagonals. Okay, whichever piece comes at diagonal distance is going to capture it. Okay. So this is your pawn. Next we have, let's say, the knight, who goes in L shape, okay, goes 2 squares and then takes a turn in all the possible directions, okay. So if I have my knight here, he can go like this, and this is the only piece in chess set who can actually jump over the pieces, okay. So nobody can stop this guy, which makes him having artistic behavior, okay. This is our knight going L shape. Okay, maybe we can see the next one. This is our bishop who goes in diagonal way. So he goes top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Okay. And there's no real limit. And by the way, every piece moves and captures in the same way except the pawn. He's basically a copycat. He copies rook's movement for normal moves, and he copies bishop movements for captures. You'll see that. Okay. Then we have rook who goes forward, backwards, to the right, to the left. Okay. So bishop kind of creates X sign, rook creates plus, and adding this two, you'll get the queen.
The most important piece, right?
The most powerful. The most important is your king. The most important is your king, obviously. The result or the conclusion of the game is completely dependent on the king, right? So this is your queen, addition of your rook and the bishop, and obviously, last but not the least, your king, who is like a mini queen. He also can move like rook and bishop. Okay. Combination of these two, but can go only one square at a time. Okay. He can cover up all the adjacent squares. So this is how the pieces moves and captures. And our ultimate logic is to checkmate the opponent's king. Okay. That means basically making opponent king accept the defeat. For that, we need to give him check. Okay. For example, by the way, this got inspired by the real life war that we cannot harm opponent's king, right? We cannot just go and hurt opponent's king. So all we have to do is surround him, right, and take him into custody. So our chess scientists follow the same.
Yeah, real life as in like really old times, like where people used to have morals and all, like way before you're talking like the Vedic eras
Well, that's
and all.
correct. Correct.
Yeah.
So
now they'll go for the king. Please go ahead.
yeah. So if you attack the king, you really cannot capture him. You again have to surround him with your own pieces, and we call it as checkmate. Okay. So yeah, this is check. Attack on the king is basically a check, and it forces black, in this example is black, to move away. Okay. Not to the red one because your rook is still eyeing on it, right? So king either can move away, or someone can go like a shield and block your check. See, now king is safe, at least for now. Or you can basically just capture the one who is giving the check, right? This way your king is safe.
Yeah.
So run, block, capture. These are the three ways. And in a very simple way, when none of this works, for example, this one, you can observe king is having no escape squares, no safe squares to escape. There's no blocking the check. There's no one who can capture the check giving piece. This is what we call as checkmate. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is our ultimate objective. Obviously, opponent won't allow you to checkmate his king or her king easy peasy way. So there are a lot of tactics. There are a lot of plans, short plans, long-term plans. There are a lot of patterns, prefixed theorems kind of things. There is a lot of theory, I mean, chess have more books than all the sports combined in the world. You can go and check this fact. Okay. So the game is awesome, but not very easy peasy. Okay. So that was our game.
Perfect.
Now, maybe we can discuss about some tools. Okay.
Let's start the demonstration now. You are the chess therapist, and we will just go through the demo now. So let's see how we will begin. Go ahead, Vaibhav.
Okay. Yeah. So once I get to know about a new person, like what does he like, favorite things and everything, I try to relate chess also with those things. And yeah, first I get started with the chess language. As you'll be able to see all the alphabets written just below the board. Like all the vertical lines belongs to this alphabets. Like you can see A, B, C, till H here, right? We call them as files. All the horizontal ones are ranks, okay, which are dedicated to numbers. So adding this to is your address of a square, okay, which is going to be unique. For example, if I mark this one, its address would be D5, okay. So whenever you hear a chess player saying, okay, I took my knight to C3, then he took F6, then I played D4, then D5, they can talk like this for hours, but this is how basically they communicate. Okay? And
Hmm.
so yeah, this is your basic chess language. Now mastering the chess language and obviously the knowledge of chess, its patterns, aspects, everything will help you play the entire game of chess without chessboard and chess pieces. Can you imagine playing the entire game without chess pieces and chessboard? Just you and your opponent sitting and discussing about the game and understanding it completely perfectly. Okay, so we'll see the very first simple activity. Okay,
Hmm.
so Durgesh, you can see all the alphabets, numbers. I've explained how this
Yeah.
addressing works. What if I
Yeah.
tell you that you have to imagine? Okay, I'm just going to stop my screen share now. So what if I tell you you
Hmm.
just have to imagine the board in your mind now? Okay, with the
Hmm.
alphabets and numbers. Okay, you can
Hmm.
you can have your eyes closed, obviously, and
Yeah.
imagine you have your rook. Okay, the one who goes plus sign is at
Hmm.
H1. Okay,
Hmm.
now try to
Yeah.
imagine that you want your rook to be moved to A8.
Hmm.
Can you imagine that? How do we do it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me the path?
I'll have to go from H1 to H8 and then 8 if there
Yeah,
are no pieces in between.
correct. You can literally visualize that, right? Easy peasy way. Now let's go for one more. Can you close your eyes?
Hmm.
Now let's go
Hmm.
for our trickster here.
Hmm.
How about you have your
Knight.
knight on A2,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
Apple 2, and you want to make him
Hmm.
go to H7.
H7.
Yeah, how we would do
Okay.
it?
A2 na. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So A2, B2, C2, B2, C2, C3 first,
Mm-hmm.
uh, D, E, E4, F, G, H5.
But we need
You
to go
said H5,
H7.
no?
H7.
Okay, H5. H5 you go then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
G. No, no, no. Yeah, it's hard to visualize it like without the board in front of us now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Not for
So
the very young
H.
kids.
Not for the very young kids. I'm not as good as the young kids. So H5.
It's just
Yeah.
process of training. Okay, it's not that, but it's
Yeah, because
just
I
process
haven't
of
been trained.
training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
G, F, F7 you can go, then no man. You like tell us how to do it.
Okay. Let's see.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this was our task, right? Your knight was an A2.
Yeah,
We wanted him to
yeah.
go H7.
Okay,
So
yeah.
as he goes L shape, you make
Hmm.
and visualize like this, right?
Hmm.
You can
Hmm.
change your path a little like this, right? Or even from here. But
Hmm.
important thing is you have to imagine its movement, right? It goes two squares and then
Hmm.
takes left or right. Mhm. So when he's
Hmm.
going two squares and then he's going up, you can actually imagine he's going in ascending order from A to C
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then one square left. So that would be ascending in
Hmm.
numbers also, right? From two to three.
Hmm.
So either you're going
Hmm.
in ascending or descending order with alphabets. Same way,
Hmm.
you're going ascending and descending order with numbers. If you go two
Hmm.
with alphabets, then one with number. See, like in this case, two
Hmm.
squares with alphabets, one with number.
Hmm.
If you go one with alphabet, then two with the numbers. See, from two to four.
Hmm. Hmm.
So now it may can look a little complicated, but once you visualize it properly, once you visualize the knight's move, you know, you'll be
Hmm.
able to map it properly, in your mind only
Hmm.
you can have its
Hmm.
clear have its path cleared. Okay, so
Hmm.
this is part of training. With practice, you can achieve it smoothly.
Hmm.
Now once
Hmm.
you can do it, once you can deliver it, you'll be able to
Hmm.
imagine 5 6 pieces, 8 10 pieces on
Hmm.
the board, how they interact with each
Hmm.
other, who can capture whom, how do we give check.
Hmm.
Basically you can do the entire calculation. Okay, and
Hmm.
that's where you see many of the top level chess players
Hmm.
visualizing the chessboard and going for maybe 10 20 30 moves ahead calculation, and they
Hmm.
can they can just be immersed with that for who knows, maybe 45 50 1 hour also they can take up for single decision making.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
this is your visualization. Now it
Hmm.
helps you uh, clearing up a lot of clutter in your mind. There's a
Hmm.
concept known as memory palace, where you can
Hmm.
actually store different kind of
Hmm.
data as
Hmm.
different units in your mind. That's
Hmm.
how there are some top level players who can actually play against 8 10
Hmm.
20. There's a world record where they have around 50 players
Hmm.
blindfoldedly simultaneously.
Board 1, e4. Board 2, d4.
Board 1, black played b6. On board 2, black played knight f6.
Because he literally
Hmm.
can go towards one window, can check,
Hmm.
what is happening with this game. Then he can go, into second window for another game, and so on. He have played against
Hmm.
many at the same time. So this is just a technique. Okay. Now, many of the troubled kid also can get benefit from this, because it's so much engaging. This kind of activities engages intellect in very organic way.
So instead of putting
Mhm.
your mind into like mischievous things or like you said with inmates into like crimes and all of that, your energy goes into solving these kind of things.
Correct. Correct.
So that was a fun trick. But is that how you get started in your sessions, Vaibhav, or like is there something else? Like how do you start a session?
Okay, so obviously, right after the basics, I personally like when kids are engaged with their family also. You know, I want
Hmm.
kids to be teacher for their parents. Okay, so it really helps me, gain their attention more, right? Because they have added additional task now, right? They have to be working as
Hmm.
a teacher for their parents. So I'll show you
Hmm.
one magic trick. Okay, for the kids, it's like magic trick.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a
Hmm.
moment.
Hmm.
So I hope you can see the screen again. So
Yeah.
you already know that the squares
Hmm.
are light or dark, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
it got arranged in such a way that all the diagonal square have the same color, right? So what
Hmm.
if I can tell you the color of any random square, okay,
Hmm.
without looking at the board? Mhm.
Cool. Let's try it. Do you want
Okay,
to first
so
I'll ask you and then you're going to reveal the trick also, right? Later on, like how we
yeah,
can
yeah,
do it.
sure, yeah, sure. Okay,
Cool.
so you want my
Cool.
eyes
Chalo,
closed? Yeah,
let's do
there you
this.
go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Chalo, I'll ask you.
Go on.
G6. G6.
Okay, so G6, right? Hmm.
Hmm.
That should be white colored square.
Yeah, it is white. So let's do
Hmm.
one more. D3.
Okay, that should be white again.
Yes, perfect. Now we will do. Uh, let's do F4.
Hmm. Now that's black.
Perfect. That's great. So now, but you have been learning chess for, I mean, we got it, like you can open your eyes. But you've been playing
Yeah,
chess for such a long time since you were a kid, so you must have, of course, like remembered all of this. But if you're saying it's a magic trick, then anyone should be able to do it, right? So how would I do it?
correct. No, basically, there's a simple logic. You just need to convert
Hmm.
all the alphabets into numbers, and you
Hmm.
have to check what type of combination they are. Okay. For
Hmm.
example, if we talk about, let's say, A1 here, so A,
Hmm.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, you can convert it to numbers. So A
Hmm.
would be 1, H would be 8,
Hmm.
right? 1 to 8.
Yeah.
And you need to see the
Huh.
combination. So A1 is combination of 1 as A
Hmm.
alphabet and one number or
Hmm.
rank. So
Hmm.
1 is
Hmm.
odd number, right? Mhm.
Hmm.
So odd and even. So the same type of
Hmm.
combination would always be dark colored square. Okay. So A1 is
Okay.
dark because it's odd combination.
Hmm.
Let me tell
Hmm.
you even combination. So D4 is 4 and 4.
Hmm.
Can you see?
Hmm.
A, B, C, D
Yeah.
and 4. It's even combination.
Hmm.
Again, it's dark colored square. Now,
Hmm.
all the other combinations, odd, even, and even odd, would be white. So G6
Hmm.
would be 7 and 6. Odd and even, right? So that's
Hmm.
light colored square.
Hmm.
C4, again, 3 and 4 is your light colored
Hmm.
square.
Yeah.
E7, if you go, it's
Hmm.
5 and 7. So odd, same type of combination. It's again dark colored square.
Dark color square. Chalo, test me now. Let me see if I can use this. Ask.
Okay, just a moment.
Hmm.
Hmm. What about B2 now?
B2. So it will be dark.
Okay. What
Hmm.
about F3?
F3 will be white.
Correct. Now what about
Hmm.
C8?
C8 will be white again.
Correct. See, you have mastered it. Mhm.
It's that easy. Now, oh, now I can see like why kids will love this sort of a thing, because if you do it in the first
Correct.
session, they can actually go out and show it to their parents and like other kids, maybe like brag about it. So this is a good way to get them interested into something, right?
Correct. I have many videos where kids are wearing, magician's
Hmm?
costume and performing this in front of their parents. And their
Yeah.
parents are really getting surprised. What have happened to my kid? How is getting to know about all this
Hmm.
blindfoldedly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this something that they would do in these programs that you were talking about? So to give them these tricks and somehow get them interested in chess so that their mind goes into this instead of like whatever they were doing.
correct. Absolutely. I mean, whichever way works.
So that was cool. What's next, Vaibhav?
Let's go for a game.
Sure.
Okay, going good so far. Hmm,
Hmm.
that was an intimidating move, but I mean,
Useless. I mean,
wasting the
just
chance,
fun.
right? hmm
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
So in an opening phase of the game, we generally tell people that yes, let's not develop a piece or move a piece couple of times. Okay, it's a team event, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you have many pieces with you, so they should work like a team. If you just
Yeah.
push your one or two and commit for attack, most probably it
Mm.
is not going to work. And by the way, you gave
Mm.
your higher valued piece to my simple lower valued
Yeah.
pawn. Again, I'm
Mm.
attacking it twice.
Yeah.
You just give it for a free.
I'm playing. Uh, okay, let's see what can I do. I just protect this guy.
Mhm. Okay.
Hmm.
Again, I'm
Hmm.
just using a simple logic, not allowing your piece to get very comfortable at my camp.
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm having extra pieces, more pieces than you, every
You
equal
can
exchange of
sacrifice. Yeah.
pieces, every equal exchange of
Hmm.
pieces is basically good for me.
Hmm.
So you missed capturing my knight.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Now he's going to sit there all calm, all relaxed, and I'm not sure if you will be
Hmm.
able to kick him out.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do.
That's a
Hmm.
free piece again.
Ah.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. And there you allowed me to create a tactic, the very basic tactic of chess. We call it as fork. Okay, attacking two at the same time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm. What to do?
Promoting pawn to queen, which I have to
Yeah.
capture. Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay, so this is where you take out maximum possible number of pieces
Yeah.
to have a well connected attack. Okay,
Hmm.
well managed attack. Okay, was a miss from my side,
Hmm.
but it looks like that.
Okay.
I had a big plan.
Maybe. Yeah. Hmm. If I move this, you are going to capture it. I guess. Okay. Hmm. You tapped my king.
Mhm. This is where you have allowed it multiple pieces from
Yeah.
my side to to get
Yeah.
stable shelter at your place.
Hmm. So if you move here, there is no. Okay.
And that's checkmate,
Hmm.
right?
Hello. Nice. Cool. So what analysis can you do of this?
Yeah, maybe we'll see it from your side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure. I'll open this up again. Hmm.
Yeah. So see, this is how we started, right? You played
Hmm.
pawn towards the center, which we
Hmm.
consider as the best fit squares to
Hmm.
have look at everything, right? Every part of the board
Hmm.
can be checked
Hmm.
from this very
Hmm.
easily. You can actually have your pieces go to any particular area very quickly
Hmm.
from this. Okay,
Hmm.
so you control this area as much as possible is what we have as a theorem of chess. Okay,
Hmm.
um, so yeah, you did that, which is good. I copied you, and
Hmm.
then we say try to take out your minor pieces. Okay, your bishops and knight
Hmm.
are minor pieces, and try to move it
Hmm.
towards the center only. Okay, you can have
Hmm.
indirect control. Now this
Hmm.
is a move where I would say you rushed for an attack, but
Hmm.
you went alone
Hmm.
and you got kicked out, right?
Hmm.
So this is
Yeah.
where you can observe a simple thing have happened. You played one move, okay?
Hmm. I kind of knew that you were going to do it. I just like thought it would be fun to give a check.
Correct. Correct. But now you can observe, if you compare, even after being white,
Hmm.
even after starting the game first, you have three pieces out. Same goes for
Hmm.
me. Sorry. Now I have four
Hmm.
pieces out, right? I could develop four
Hmm.
pieces in same
Hmm.
number of moves.
I wasted a move. Yeah.
Correct. And
So what? Yeah.
yeah,
So what does that tell you regarding the this thing?
so it basically tells you in opening phase, you can
Hmm.
imagine any other sport also. Let's say, any team sport also. You
Hmm.
basically arrange your teammates in such a way that
Hmm.
they're attack ready. Okay. So in chess
Hmm.
also we are
Hmm.
developing pieces. Okay, we are taking them out. We want them to be
Hmm.
seated on squares where they can have a feeling of, you know, war ready, war ready positioning. Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, I did the castling
Hmm.
thing, which
Hmm.
actually helps your king gets towards the safety, because as the center
Hmm.
squares are very important, the battle is going to
Hmm.
happen for those squares, right? Everyone is going to avail those squares. Um,
Hmm.
so you don't want to keep your king there, right? When the battle is actually
Hmm.
happening in the center, you want your king
Yeah.
to get, tucked away towards side or corner or something like
Hmm.
that. And this castling also
Hmm.
helps me to activate my rook, right? Again, towards the center.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And this is where you have given up your more valuable piece or more powerful piece in exchange
Hmm.
for my, tiny little pawn.
Just one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
And
is
then this,
ROI. Bad return on investment for me.
correct, correct. So we even have like points for all the pieces, according to their powers, according to their, um, you know, ability in general.
Hmm.
Uh, just
Hmm.
scientists have dedicated points to every other piece. Like pawn is having one,
Hmm.
bishop, knight, even though they are very different in style, they get three each. Rook is a little bit
Hmm.
powerful than this two, so he gets five. Adding rook
Hmm.
and bishop, which should be eight, but queen gets one extra because she can do some of the tasks little
Hmm.
quicker, little, um,
Hmm.
let's say in a sharper way than this two. Okay. And
Yeah.
then king is unlimited because you just can't compare king with other pieces. And anyways, we
Hmm.
can capture him. The king gets unlimited points.
Hmm.
So yeah, so you gave up your
Hmm.
3 points for my 1 point, and
Hmm.
another three pawn. That is another point.
Hmm.
And now
Hmm.
I have a simple question, right? As I have decent
Hmm.
advantage, which is sufficient for me, winning every
Hmm.
equal exchange,
Hmm.
like knight to knight, bishop to bishop, every equal exchange
Hmm.
is just sufficient for me to,
Sufficient for you.
claim victory
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
So once you establish like a powerful position, then you can like keep just exchanging.
correct. In general, it works, but there can be exceptions, obviously. So yeah, here I captured
Hmm.
your
Of
knight,
course.
captured my knight, then I captured your knight. You
Hmm.
had to capture my knight here, but you
Yeah, I
castled.
forgot. So missed the
Uh,
opportunity there.
correct. And
Yeah.
then it just gave me a chance to safeguard my knight. One other free
Yeah.
piece, and yeah, I just tried this fork where I'm attacking
Hmm.
two pieces, and
Hmm.
yeah, you can save only one where I get to promote
Hmm.
my pawn, which I know is going
Hmm.
to get captured, but I'm getting a rook in exchange of a pawn. If you see,
Yeah.
in technical way,
Yeah.
yeah. Again,
So
it gave
better
me
ROI
chance
for
to
you.
save my knight. Right?
Hmm.
Then I attack your rook, and now you can see I'm
Hmm.
just planting my pieces towards your camp, right?
Yeah.
As close as possible towards your king. So
Hmm.
yeah, this is a sacrifice, I would say. I just gave up the pawn. I'm not in
Yeah.
to capture it back because you have a support. My plan is a little
Yeah.
deeper than that. It actually helps
Hmm.
my queen to be developed from the king side. This would be king side, or
Yeah.
from queen side,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
As you
Hmm.
mentioned, it allows my queen to go on this long diagonal and attack your king, where your king
Yeah.
is already having
Hmm.
very limited squares. Mhm.
Hmm.
And yeah, see, so one pawn
Hmm.
sacrifice, as I have too many extra points already. Uh,
Hmm.
I mean, I can definitely afford to lose one for a quick and sharp attack. And no matter what
Yeah.
you do, it's going to be the end. You actually could have blocked the checkmate with rook going here. Okay, that was your final chance,
Yeah.
but this would have led to entry for another piece. So I can show you rook going here, knight going here, and whatever you do next, I'm just going to keep my bishop here. You have to sacrifice your rook, and then queen captures back. So this is a simple calculation which is going to work no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, it was the resignation point. At this point, no matter what I do, you would have won.
Correct. More or less, yes.
Yeah.
So I would say, generally summing up from this game, I would say, you rush or you committed towards attack when your pieces were not ready. When your teammates were not ready, one or two pieces were, trying to go up as hero, but instantly backfires. So I would say be prepared for the attack. Okay, have your complete roadmap cleared in your mind first, then commit for attack at one particular side, one particular zone. Second is it's very important to look out for the small details. Like I said, when you're looking a move with one piece and repeating it for no extraordinary reason. So every move should be
just for fun. Yeah.
correct. So every move should be backed by a very strong reason. Okay, even if it looks very simple move, like I gave up the pawn, right? It looked very normal, but I had a quick maneuver after that. Where my queen entered your camp within next two moves, right? So always respond to your opponent's threats. Okay, with every opponent's move, you can actually try to understand what does it really mean. Okay? So I guess that's it. I mean, this couple of points, like focus on development, prepare your team first before you commit to attack. Second would be every move should have a very strong reason, and respond to your opponent's threats, prepare your own while doing it. Yeah. So this is how one gets to know how anyone is approaching the game. Likewise, what are the attributes of one person? It really works as a tool for every other professional out there. Let's say your therapist, psychiatrist at jail, and many places. Chess is useful like this.
Perfect. Great to know I have the same approach as a prison inmate towards playing chess. So,
Well,
so
I haven't said that. But
yeah,
yeah.
cool. So based on this, you will like psychoanalyze me and then make a program and then take the subsequent sessions, right? Cool.
Mhm.
So anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Well, I'll just say, Joe, learn about this game, play it, and see yourself getting better and better at many of the aspects in your life. Mhm.
Perfect. Then thank you so much. If you've watched so far, give it a like, share, subscribe, your thing, do your thing, and thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, have an awesome day.